Need a second country to root for at the Olympics? How about Egypt? After all, most of us can relate to their struggle. British outlets reported the Egyptian team was dismayed when they noticed their Nike gear wasn't really Nike. Look, man, if you could buy groceries in the same location as that shirt, man, you can't be out here rocking it. The bags, for example, had swooshes with Adidas zippers. Less like Nike and more like psych! And when one athlete complained to the Egyptian Olympic Committee about their bootleg gear, she was told her options were the fugazi that was provided or nothing at all. That sounds like, to me, Nike was in the budget. And all of a sudden, my man was surfing on the internet and he found Nike. And guess what? If he got that Nike, there would be leftover in the budget for his budget. Anyone who's asked their thrifty parents for the hottest gear, only to see some unreasonable facsimile sitting on your bed, can relate to the Egyptian struggle. You want to be fly. Your parents want you to be fly. They just don't want to pay for it. Your parents are like, oh, this looks nice. And you're like, maybe. It looks like we too cheap to buy the real stuff. Next thing you know, the man on your polo shirt has his stick pointed down. Or rather than playing polo, he's jousting. That fake shit, man, is the worst. Or coming down the home stretch in the full gallop. I've had all of those, by the way. And there you are, on the first day of school, getting clowned by all your friends. When they see the shirt, all they see, matter of fact, that Moss shirt. Remember when we did the Moss episode? We got that, we still got that shirt?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, it's the definition of parental subsidized struggle. Right? Okay, here we go. Now look at this, right? Now this right here, your mom looks at this and she says, oh, it looks like one of those polo shirts. I hear they put the big horse on the shirt now, right? That's what Egypt's athletes had waiting for them in London. Ridicule. So your mom's like, look at that, I like the colors, it's got the number on it, it's got the number on the back. And your friends are looking at that like, man, you look like you frontin'. Even the countries who knew damn well they couldn't afford Nike would have been clowned. Why? Because you ain't gotta lie. A gentleman from the Egyptian Olympic Committee said it was a misunderstanding, but he couldn't help but say you could never tell the difference between the original and the fake ones. No. The only one that misunderstood, sir, was you. How can you tell the difference between real and fake? It's still Nike. Simple. Nike. Real. Not Nike. Fake. The only one who can't tell the difference is you. It's still Nike. No, it says Nike on it. That doesn't make it Nike. Out there wearing that psyche. I don't appreciate that. Now, the poor Egyptian team has to worry about everything they're wearing. Discus thrower Omar El Ghazali is too big to wonder if the stitching on his onesie is made for a man of his stature. How can Nara Samir compete at her best in the 800 meters when her fake gear could disintegrate at any moment? I bet that would make for controversy in the old country. All Egypt had to do was keep it simple. Russell Athletic would have done the job. That's the thing, you can't play up the Russell. It just has to be like, yo, I'm wearing black shorts, right? Boom, I'm wearing a white shirt. That's what it is. Rawlings probably would have been appreciated. I'm sure Champion still makes stuff. What would always suck though, was that every now and then Russell or Champion or whatever get too big for their britches and want to put that logo all big, and your mom's like, here you go. And like, I thought we were supposed to be de-emphasizing materialism, Mom, but you got me out here as a billboard for Russell. And if they wanted to go fake, go all the way. That's right, fit the team in Egyptian colored Jordans. Jordan brand has become like regular price bootleg gear provided by the actual makers. Like, it's become Old Navy, right? It's the Old Navy to the Jordan stuff, right? Man, cats be clowning the Jordan stuff. Everybody says, oh, Jordan sells forever. No, Jordans sell forever. Because if you're gonna lie, then lie, damn it. I put some Jordan gear, Jordan brand on Instagram one day, and look, I wore that going out in the rain. Dog, I had never been clowned more in my life. They don't look bad at all, by the way. They just look like they trying to be J's when they not actually J's. That's what I'm saying. Either do it or don't. But you can't be out here wearing fake gear. Instead, Egypt will just look bootleg. And because we've all been there before, we should root for our brothers and sisters in struggle. When the other companies took over making jerseys, what they effectively did was call Champion out for being bootleg by starting to put the authentics in stores in way with stitched on stuff or whatever it is. So even like, 'cause we used to wear replicas all the time back in the day. Man, The replicas, I don't think anybody's worn the replicas in like 10 years. That was unfair. It shouldn't have mattered. A little paint on never hurt nobody. Like cats is in the videos back in the day with the replicas. Yeah. The replicas is over. If you ain't got no stitching on your shit, man, you better take that down the road. In fact, that's what Egypt had about cats out there. Egypt sent them cats out there, replica Nike. Not Nike replicas, replica Nikes.